It was the morning of November 2nd, a chilly day where frost sparkled on the leaves and little birds chirped to greet the sun. 11-year-old Tara bundled herself up in her favorite warm scarf and jacket. She was on her way to her favorite spot in the woods behind her house, where she loved to explore and collect interesting leaves and rocks. But today, something was different. As she followed the winding path through the trees, she spotted a soft, golden glow peeking from behind a cluster of bushes. Curiosity tugged at her, and Tara stepped closer, pushing past the branches until she found herself facing an archway of trees. They were twisted together in a perfect arc, and their leaves seemed to glow, shimmering with an almost magical light. Tara's eyes widened. She'd walked this path countless times, yet she had never seen this archway before. And just above the entrance, carved into the bark of the arch, was a message that made her heart race with excitement. Tara, whispering to herself, "Only for those with a kind heart, on November 2nd. A big grin spread across her face as she stepped closer, her heart pounding with excitement and curiosity. She took a deep breath and stepped through the glowing archway and into a world like nothing she had ever seen. Inside the archway, the forest seemed to come alive with color and sound. The trees here were different. Their leaves shone with silver, and flowers of every color lined the path, seeming to sway as if they were greeting her. Tara could hardly believe her eyes. She turned in every direction, her mouth open in awe. And then she heard it. A tiny voice, high-pitched and cheerful, called out, "Hey there! Hey!" Tara looked down, searching for the source of the voice. And there, sitting on a rock, was the chubbiest little squirrel she had ever seen, with a bushy tail and bright, twinkling eyes. The squirrel gave her a cheerful wave with one tiny paw. "Tara, hello there! Who might you be?" The squirrel puffed out his chest proudly and gave a tiny bow. "Name's Nutty, and you, my friend, are one lucky human. Welcome to the Forest of November Wishes. Only a few special folks get to see this place, and only those with a kind heart. You're here on a very magical day, November 2nd. Tara's eyes sparkled with curiosity and excitement. "The Forest of November Wishes? What's that?" "Nutty, oh, it's a magical forest, full of surprises, laughter, and wishes, of course. But it's not as easy as it sounds. See, wishes here come with challenges, riddles, and sometimes even a few tricks. Think you're up for it?" "Tara, absolutely! I love a good adventure." And so, Tara's journey through the Forest of November Wishes began. Nutty scampered ahead, leading her down a winding path that twisted and turned beneath shimmering trees and over tiny bridges that crossed streams filled with sparkling water. Soon, they came to a small clearing where a sly-looking fox sat waiting for them. The fox had a gleam in his eye and a crooked little smile that made Tara feel both curious and cautious. "Fox, well, well. A visitor to the forest, I see. And here to make a wish, no doubt. But in the Forest of November Wishes, we don't just grant wishes for free. You'll have to solve my riddle first." Tara felt her heart thump with excitement. She loved riddles. "I'm ready. What's your riddle?" "Fox, all right, here it is. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years?" Tara thought hard, her brow furrowed as she repeated the words in her head. And then, just like that, the answer popped into her mind, bringing a big smile to her face. "Tara, it's the letter M." The fox's eyes widened with surprise, and he let out a chuckle of admiration. "Well done, young one. You've got a clever head on your shoulders. Go on then. The forest has plenty more to show you." Tara grinned and waved goodbye to the fox as she continued along the path, her heart filled with excitement. She couldn't wait to see what other magical creatures and surprises the forest had in store. As she and Nutty walked further into the forest, they met a wise old owl perched high on a branch. The owl had a soft, hooting voice that sounded almost like a melody, and he gazed at Tara with wise, twinkling eyes. Owl, softly singing, "To pass by me, you must do what's right, and answer my riddle with all your might. If you're true, then you'll go. If you're wrong, then it's no." Tara laughed. "Another riddle? All right, I'm ready." Owl, smiling, giving the riddle. "I can fly without wings. I can cry without eyes. Whenever I go, darkness flies. What am I?" Tara tilted her head, thinking hard. She repeated the words to herself, and slowly an answer came to her. Tara, the wind. The owl hooted in approval, nodding with respect. "Well done, young one. Go on. Deeper into the forest you go. You're getting closer to the wishing tree." Tara's heart raced as she continued, eager to finally reach the magical wishing tree that Nutty had told her about. With each step, the forest grew even more beautiful and mysterious, and Tara couldn't help but feel that she was in the middle of the most magical dream she'd ever had. Finally, after many twists and turns, Tara and Nutty reached a grand clearing in the heart of the forest. And there, in the center of the clearing, stood the wishing tree. Its branches stretched high, and its silver leaves sparkled like stars in the daylight. Nutty, there it is, the wishing tree. Each of those leaves holds a wish from someone in the forest, and today, one of them is yours to make. Tara's eyes widened with awe as she approached the tree. She reached up and gently touched one of the glowing leaves, feeling a warm, gentle hum beneath her fingertips. It felt as if the tree were alive and filled with endless hope. As Tara touched the leaf, it whispered to her, "Choose your wish wisely, for the forest grants only the purest of hearts."